going on, Jeromes? Before we get started, I want to thank all the Jeromes who came out to the first, I don't know, we can make it quasi-annual or whatever, or maybe we could do it every week. I don't know. But the Jeromes meetup at the Muddy Chicken, it was a lot of fun, and it was really fantastic to meet a lot of hardcore viewers of the channel. People came from far and wide, and just wanted to thank you so much. I mean, it's really a lot of fun, and just seeing and meeting people where this stupid show that we film in our basement, where we talk about our stupid football team, how people enjoy it. Just kind of crazy, man. It's very humbling, and just thank you very much. It was a fantastic time. We'll definitely have to do it again. Something the Vikings will do on Sunday is their first preseason game as they look to hoist the Lombardi for the first time of 12 times in the next 10 years. But there's a lot of questions, a lot of things going to be going on at Allegiant Stadium. Is it Allegiant Field or Allegiant Stadium? Really doesn't matter. In Vegas against the stupid Raiders. So here are 5 things to watch for the Vikings versus the Raiders. So first up, number 1. Can anyone step up at the QB2? Like anyone. Where it's really frustrating, man, because we really put it on the table. We have a lot of eggs in one basket. We have a lot of checks that maybe our ass can't cash when it comes to Kellen Mond, because you see the upside. You see the absolute upside. That's why he's been a winner for us at times in training camp, because he can just drop absolute insane piss missile throws. But consistency has been an issue. Fielding shotgun snaps has been an issue, although that may be a little bit more on Chris Reed and Austin Schlottman, whatever. But can he step it up? Can Sean Mannion step up and be actually a competent QB2 versus being the vending machine tuna fish sandwich of quarterbacks? But we need someone to step it up, because guess what? If both of them are ass, thank you, because Kirk Cousins obviously, well, he wasn't going to play in the preseason game as it was, and now he tested positive for COVID. Mannion reportedly is going to start, but both he and Mond are going to get a lot of snaps, probably going to end up splitting the game. If none of them step up, I think it's very possible that by Tuesday, when the Vikings start practice ahead of the Niners preseason game and ahead of the Niners joint practices on Wednesday and Thursday, that the Vikings could have a 4th quarterback on the roster. I think it is entirely possible that maybe they get a deal done, maybe they sign a free agent, but either way, yeah, they ain't looking good at this point. Taylor Heineke, come back on down. Case Keenum, even though you threw 75 interceptions in the preseason game today against the Colts, I mean, come on back. Baby, come back. Next up, thing number 2 to watch versus for the Vikings versus the Raiders, the center battle. Yes, Garrett Bradbury. And now it remains to be seen if Kevin O'Connell how many starters Kevin O'Connell is going to play, if any. But Garrett Bradbury should be out there 100%, because the Vikings decision makers and coaches, that they have to see him in a game situation. Like, they've seen him at practice. Things have been rather underwhelming so far, as well as the whole rumors. There's been rumors about the Vikings trading for or acquiring a quarterback, and there have been rumors about the Vikings exploring the options of trading for a center. So someone's got to step it up. So either Bradbury gets his ish together, Chris Reed gets his ish together and steps up and stops messing up shotgun snaps. Maybe Austin Schlottman gets in there. I really don't care, but you need to go into the season with at least a center that you're confident in, right? As opposed to, Mama, I can change him, because that goes out the window. Because after the pads come on, after it's full one-on-one, full contact, like, you understand. Even though I respect what Kwesi and Kevin O'Connell have done personnel-wise this offseason, the center one, that leaves a lot of question marks. It really does. But yeah, we'll see. If the Raiders like bench press Bradbury into Lake Mead, we're going to have issues. Next up, thing number 3 to watch, Vikings versus Raiders, of course, the rookies. First preseason action, first game situations. But again, remains to be seen. Is first-round pick Lewis Seen going to play? I think that he could and should. Second-round pick Andrew Booth Jr. has been up and down, a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Ed Ingram, can he make a push to start at right guard week 1? I think that he can. Brian Asamoah starring on special teams, as well as since Hicks and Kendricks are probably going to sit, he'll probably get a lot of run with the 1s and the 2s. Evans, health-wise, is he going to be out there? Can he step up and really build upon a pretty decent training camp so far? Caleb Evans, Usezi Otomehu, Jalen Naylor, etc. So I'm excited to see all of the rookies in action for their first time in purple, and it would be nice for them NFL action, welcome to the league, all that stuff, and just get those butterflies out of the way. And, if some of them can really step up and have some nice games, would be fantastic. Next up, thing number 4, the new defensive front. Now, obviously, you won't have Daniil, you won't have Za'Darius, you won't have Kendricks, you won't have Harrison Phillips, you won't have Diesel Dalvin, you probably won't even have Armand for Watts out there, but you'll get a little bit of the taste of the gestalt of what they're going to do up front. Now, it's going to be vanilla, it's going to be very basic stuff, but you're going to see a lot of different wrinkles from the 4-3 double A gap looks that we've seen over the last 8 years from Zimmer. You're going to see some 3-4 fronts, you're going to see some 3-3-5, you're going to see some 4-2-5, you're going to see a whole lot of things going on. So frankly, that's one of the things I'm really excited about, because I'm nervous about QB2. I'm nervous about the center battle. Well, excited about the rookies, but seeing what Ed Donatel is going to do up front, what Chris Rumph is going to do with the D linemen, what Mike Smith is going to do with the pass rushers, it's a new day, it's a new dawn, and I think that this defense is going to be built to have a lead. And the offense, I think, hopefully is going to provide that. And just playing downhill is so different than just trying to bash things up in a tight game, where you're trying to win every single game 6-3. It's kind of crazy, man. Lastly, thing number 5 to watch: punt return competition. So I do believe that it's in between, that the competition is between ISM, Mir Smith-Marset, and Jalen Speedy Naylor, the rookie 6th-round pick out of Michigan State. Now, Burt Wilson, the veteran, as well as KJ Osborne have been fielding punts, but KJ is too big of a part of the offense, and Burt, I don't know, man. So I think it'll come down to Speedy and ISM. Now, it could factor in that I think ISM is clearly the wide receiver 4 on this team, so maybe they want to abdicate some of those responsibilities to Naylor. Also, the fact that Naylor has return punts in college, which ISM did not at Iowa. It could come into play. We'll add one more. Of course, since we're playing the Raiders, and Daniel Carlson is an all-pro, all-world kicker, the fact that the Vikings, you spend a 5th-round pick on a kicker, you cut him after 2 games, and then he goes to the Raiders, and he does one minor thing to correct his kicking stroke, and then he's just one of the best kickers in the league. Great. Wonderful. But Greg Joseph has looked damn good, man. Like drilling 58 and 60 yarders in practice like it's no big deal. Let's see him do it in a game situation, because that's the thing about specialists in preseason, is that you sometimes, but generally you don't have 3 backups. Like you don't have a backup long snapper, punter, and kicker. Maybe you have one backup for all 3 of the spots. So you work with the battery. You get things done in that spot, and you get live rep situations. And DePaulo, the long snapper, Barry, the holder, as well as Greg Joseph, the kicker, have really formed a nice battery of things going on. So hopefully there won't be issues there. And it would be nice. I mean, Daniel Carlson, a couple minutes ago, the Raiders kick a Etling leads them down, and the Raiders kick like a 55-yard field goal, take the lead. All of a sudden, woo, Kellen Mond marching down, 60 yards down the field, then Greg Joseph, game winner. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. But either way, football or football-related activities are back Sunday afternoon. Vikings versus Raiders. Those are 5 things to watch for. What are you watching? Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Most support the work. Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.